The 2017 Rural LISC seminar took place in Bozeman, Montana this week. This year's event focused on workforce and economic development in the nation's rural communities. Joining us now by phone is Rural LISC Vice President Suzanne Anarde. Thanks so much for joining us, Suzanne. Let's hear about how this year's seminar went.
You know, it was just a really inspirational gathering. You know, we see in the media all of the things that are wrong in rural America. And after this week, I walk away and I'm just overwhelmed with all of the things that are right in rural America and what's happening. There are no quick fixes, no silver bullets. You know, it just takes time, dedication, and a really comprehensive network of public, private, and nonprofit partners. And that's why we have our annual Rural LISC seminar, is to bring all of those folks together. This year we had more than 300 of the country's most innovative rural advocates, and it was a record attendance for us. It really speaks to the tremendous energy around this work and the need for new strategies to drive growth in communities that are often overlooked as too small, too sparsely populated, too poor to respond to robust investment efforts. We're really working to change that image. You know, we've been working in this area of community development in rural America for over 20 years with a network of local partners, and there really are a lot of great examples of things that are going right and innovative strategies that are really starting to move the needle in our rural communities.
That's outstanding to hear. I think you're offering a lot of reassurance to people in rural communities who feel like maybe they have been overlooked for a long time. Talk about some of the main topics of discussion.
Well, we had 3 tracks. The first one was economic and workforce development, and then we had a housing and infrastructure track, as well as a health and community safety or public safety track. We had some great examples of strategies that are real life folks talked about that are actually putting those into place in their rural communities. We started with an interactive plenary session led by WealthWorks practitioners. WealthWorks is a model to build wealth creating value chains in rural communities, which is simply connecting the assets in a community with real-time market demand. And that was over 300 people interacting and working on a certain challenge and figuring out assets they were given different communities to work on. That was really exciting. We also heard from our partner, Kentucky Highlands in Kentucky, who is working on an employee hardship loan fund, and it's already reaping great value. They have a partnership with a local employer and a credit union to help build credit and provide loans, affordable loans, when life happens and creates unexpected expenses for their employees, such as areas of transportation. You know, many working folks are one automobile issue away from being in trouble as they try to live their lives and support their families. You know, a spouse loses a job, all of a sudden their expenses exceed their income. Or they have a health issue, and with insurance, they don't have the money for the deductible. So what this program does is it helps encourage responsible borrowing and helps build credit, because the credit union then reports their good payments, and it alleviates, hopefully, them using payday loan type options, which only put them further behind.
Wow. You know, it seems it's really exciting, all the different things that you're able to talk about. I saw your website. Maybe people can get more information. It looks like lisc.org/rural. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, well, we'll definitely be headed there. We thank you for bringing the minds together at your seminar. Rural LISC Suzanne Anarde, thank you so much for joining us, and we do look forward to touching base with you more in the future.